Hello friends, welcome to Awdhesh Academy. Today we are going to learn about real numbers and we'll be starting with the classification of real numbers. So let's start. First of all, let's see what is a real number. By definition, a real number is any number which can be represented on the number line. Like we have a number line here. The minus 3 by 2, 0.5, root 2, root 3, 7 by 2, all the integers on the number line are all real numbers. That is because they can be expressed on the number line. Now we'll see how are the real numbers classified. So broadly speaking, a real number is of two types, that is rational and irrational. Rational numbers are all those numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Now further, a rational number can be of two types, integers and fractions. Integers are positive and negative numbers like minus 1, minus 2, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. All the positive integers including the number 0 are called whole numbers, and all those whole numbers excluding 0 and starting from 1 are natural numbers. Coming to fractions, fractions are defined as part of a whole. Now fractions are further of two types, that is proper and improper or mixed fractions. Proper fractions are all those fractions which have numerator less than the denominator, which can be both positive and negative. Improper fractions are all those fractions where the numerator is greater than the denominator, like we see in this case. An improper fraction like 3 by 2 can be converted to a mixed fraction where the fraction part of the number is a proper fraction, that is where the numerator is lesser than the denominator. Now coming to irrational numbers, like we just saw, rational numbers are all those numbers which can be represented in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. Irrational numbers are all those numbers which are not rational or which cannot be represented in this particular form. Like root 2 is an irrational number because it cannot be expressed in this form, or any other square root of any other natural number which is not a perfect square is an irrational number. Also pi, which has a decimal value of something like this, and this huge number is also an irrational number. So today we have learned about the classification of real numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, integers, fractions, etc., which are going to be very useful for you in the subsequent chapters. I hope it is very clear to you now. Go through the MCQ questions at the end and revise your concepts. Thank you for watching this video.